Hi, I'm Mike Armstrong, your state representative out of the 12th Legislative District. You know, we're right in the throes of session, right in the middle of it in Olympia, and I'll tell you, it has been pretty fast and furious. We've been working some long hours out on the House floor. I think the latest has been about 1:45 in the morning. Last night was about 10:30 before we got out of here. I'm here to tell you we're running a lot of stuff. Most of it, I'm afraid, folks aren't going to care for. I want to talk a little bit about the stimulus package coming from the federal government and what it's supposed to be used for and what it's not being used for. It's supposed to be used to help stimulate the economy, to put people back to work, to put bread on the table of middle-income families. Unfortunately, as we start looking at some of the stimulus money coming from the federal government, we see that the majority party here in Olympia is more interested in plugging that stimulus money right into the budget, right into the operating budget to fill the gap that they have created over the last 5 years. That's unfortunate. We should be tightening our belt and filling that gap ourselves and using this stimulus money for what it's meant to be used for. If we're going to have this money from the federal government, which that is another whole issue, but if we are going to take this money, we should use it for what it's meant to be used for. It's meant to be used to put people back to work and to put money in the pockets of middle-income families. I tell you, that's one of the frustrations we're facing over here in Olympia right now. We've passed a number of bills that I agree with off the House floor so far, and we've passed some I don't. We had a great debate last night on felon voting. They've passed a bill off the House floor, in a narrow vote, by the way, that would allow felons to vote once they're paroled, whether they've made restitution to their victims or not. We, the Republicans, fought that pretty hard and ended up losing the battle, at least for now. That bill goes over to the Senate and hopefully will die over there. Now, one of the fun things we do around here is we have pages come and work with us and visit us. Right now, I'd like to introduce Lily, a page from East Wenatchee. Come on in here, Lily. Introduce yourself and tell us where you go to school.
Hello, I'm Liliana Nieto, and I go to Eastmont Junior High School over in East Wenatchee.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a freshman.
So are you having fun at the page program here?
Yeah, it's really fun, really exciting.
So it's you get to meet a lot of folks, you meet a lot of other pages. Tell me what the best thing you've done so far. I saw you working in our cafeteria the other day.
Yeah, I gotta say that's one of the funnest things because at first, you know, like you just hang out, but then it gets really busy and you're gonna meet like many different people, so it gets really exciting.
And the good news is you get paid while you're here. You haven't seen the check yet, but by the time you get done here, you'll get a check as well.
Yeah, that's the good part, the money.
So what interested you in doing the page program?
Well, I didn't know about it until Mr. Reyes, a teacher over in the junior high, told me about it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm interested in that. So I signed up and here I am.
Hot dog. Well, one of the jobs that pages do is when we're working out on the House floor, they get to run messages up and back to us and take stuff from us and deliver them other places. It's a pretty important part of the process because without pages, we'd be up out of our seats all the time, and it doesn't work very well that way. So it's great to have pages come help out. They can actually find some living accommodations while they're here in Olympia, and you didn't have to pay for any living accommodations, I would assume. Are you staying with a host family?
Yes, I'm staying with the host family.
And they get you here on time for work and everything.
Yes, it's very fun too.
Great. Well, it's good to see a Eastmont student. I am an Eastmont graduate, so hang in there. I'm proud to have you here, and thank you for all your hard work.
No, thank you.
And thank you for letting me represent you in the 12th Legislative District. This is Mike Armstrong, your state representative.